Yo, 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 yo. What's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boys, the Ride Podcast with your boy Coach Squeeze, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. How y'all doing, man? Hope y'all had a great weekend. Enjoying. Hope y'all getting good weather wherever y'all at. And be safe, be vigilant out there because you need to pay attention to your surroundings and let's keep it moving, you know? And if you're going to do something, make sure you talk to somebody that can give you good sound advice. All right, y'all, let's roll right on in to the show. Let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes. First ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotion. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari's page. Support him and his merch and his artistry in and out of the ring. Shout out to Mid Killer B. Can't wait till she get back in the ring. So go over to her page, support her and her merch, and then her boxing journey. Shout out to Richie Baby for the intros and edits. R.I.P. to John Boy. R.I.P. to Miss Tanya Van Jones Williams Jr. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions, EOE, Aunt McQueen Boxing, Stretched Out Boxing, Pro Soul Boxing, and boxing gear, AO clothing line, Richie Threads. Don't forget to go over to the risepodcast.com, get your merch, use the code RIZE, you'll get 10% off. Shout out to Under Armour. Don't forget 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue, get your shirts and sisters, 12 rolls for $7. We still rocking Planet Rock, and you don't stop to the show shop. And shout out the lovely Miss Lona, Miss Sher Whitley, Melody Queen. Shout out to everybody who support us in this podcast journey. And last but not least, shout out to all Access International. I ain't even gonna say the other one. International. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Box.
And shout out to the 2026 Golden Glove National Champion at 154, 156. Naeem Fun Somerville. So shout out to Fun, the brutal machine, man. 2026 Golden Glove Champion.
What the hell?
What?
Yo, he had to fight 5 times.
Yeah, and destroyed all 5 of them.
Yo, he looked good. Yo, he was letting his hands go. He was boxing more.
The brutal machine.
Wasn't relying all on power. Yeah. Yup. Let me bring him in, y'all. Y'all already know who he is. Y'all call him Mr. Will, but I call him the Roy Jones lover. You know, he love him some Roy Jones. He say Roy Jones is the best thing he ever seen in the ring of his whole entire life. I'll let him explain that to you. They call him Mr. Will, but I call him my guy. Love him like family. And AKA Papa Smurf in the mouth.
You fellas. What's happening? Tell y'all.
What's going on to the biggest black hater on YouTube?
What's
going
on?
Whoa.
Y'all bringing me a lot.
I've been waiting to get your ass on this podcast, Mr.
Uh-oh. This gonna be good. Hold on. Round one. Ding, 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 ding.
Mr. Will called me the other day. He like, man, well, first and foremost, his son called himself running down on me at the market. You know what I mean? So I said, like, who's you little nigga? Like, I'm Mr. Will's son. I'm like, what's up, my guy? That's saying I look over my shoulder. Here come the black Santa Claus, unemployed because it's the summertime and shit. He come up talking about, hey, senior, how you doing? Where my link been at? You know what I mean? So now he rolling up on me. So I give him the link, and I'm watching the podcast, you know what I mean, at work. I'm Squeeze.
Oh,
The man ain't say one nice thing about nobody, man. The fight was horrible. The man got his ass whooped. It was a democracy, a dictatorship. Man, Mr. Squeeze. I'm like, oh man, the people tell him why you mad, son. Like Mr. Will was hating on every Squeeze. You couldn't get nothing in good. I heard you. You tried to recover and fix it. He said, "No, fuck that. That shit was bullshit." You know what I mean? Like squeeze. And I'm sitting there.
He did say something positive. He say boxing moving along.
Not with that guy to Helms. He said, "You heard him." Not with that guy to Helms.
Look, I think Singh stayed up all last night for that diatribe. I'm telling you, man.
Damn. He couldn't wait, Mr. Will. You popped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, Squeeze, and I heard like I was proud of you, Squeeze, because you was doing a heck of a job as a host. You was trying to put sugar on this shit. You know what I mean? You was dressing up. You try to put a little skirt on it. Every time Mr. Will said, "Fuck that. These black people can't fight. I don't like none of them. Whoop whoop whoop. I only like Mexican fighters." I'm like, God damn, Mr. Will.
I never said that.
I'm like, God damn.
I never said that. See?
Damn.
Yeah, that's the damn wrong.
What you say, Mr. Will? You said the man got destroyed from pillar to post.
Yeah, he did. You must have seen the fight.
Squeeze said, "Well, what I saw was a war. I saw two fighters going back and forth. No, they didn't. I seen one fighter getting his ass whooped.
That's what it was. Like I said, what's his name? Wardley dropped the man twice, but that was it. And
like he dropped him, so like he's in a fight, Mr. Will.
For 15 seconds,
it don't matter. I'm just saying, Mr. Will.
Y'all view fights a lot different than I do. That fight was not competitive. It was competitive, like I said, for 15 seconds. Other than that, man, that was a blowout.
What kind of fights are you interested in, Mr. Will? What do you
like competitive fights.
Like, give me your favorite fight. What's your all-time favorite fight?
Oh man, that's hard to say. So many. I
said, give me your all-time favorite fight. Just one, Mr. Will. Put that thing in reverse one time. Let me see what it can do.
Hearns.
No, not even that. I mean, that's.
Oh my God!
I'll say this. I'll give you one of my favorites. Sugar and Hearns' first fight. Leonard and Hearns' first fight.
Oh, I take that.
Okay. You know they black, right, Mr. Will?
Of course. I don't hate black fighters, man. You gotta get off of that.
Damn.
Believe in that.
Huh?
That's not the case. See what it is. I just call it for what.
Times out. Was Roy Jones a great fighter?
Put it like this: Roy was an exceptional fighter. He had great skills, but he didn't have the competition during his time to get greatness out of him. If you see a guy just whipping up on everybody and all, that doesn't show me anything. What I'm saying.
So would you put Clarissa Shields in that category? Would you put Clarissa Shields in that category?
I can't even put her in that category. She can't.
No. You said Roy was an exceptional fighter with talent, but he was fighting at an era where he wasn't pushed to the the limits of his expectations. Right. Would you say that about Clarissa Shields?
Same issue, but I don't see the same kind of talent.
I'm talking about the scenario of her saying she the GOAT and all these accolades, and who has she fought? The pusher.
What I'm saying is she's the GOAT compared to what? You know, that's my whole issue.
But I'm just saying, you know, how you gonna say you the GOAT, not making this about her? But I mean, I'm number one at the end of the day, because people think we hating over here. Number one, I'm scenarializing.
I want to do it like you usually do it. Throw the hate darts at me because I'm the catalyst for this conversation. But
yeah, man, but I can't take nothing away that she's one thing you can't say about her. She's one of the most accomplished fighters to ever lace up a pair of gloves?
Look, like what they say, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. And I don't have nothing to say with that.
Mr. Will, I'm talking about her accolades. I'm talking about her hardware. I'm talking about the jewelry she has. How many fighters can you go back and got 23 world titles and 2 gold medals?
Man, like I said, you
accolades,
know how I
Mr.
feel.
Will. Accolades. I'm not talking about who she fought. I'm not talking about what type of fighter she is. I'm talking about accolades.
Okay, that's not saying you can. No matter how loud you get, that's not proving any
Oh
point.
damn, Mr. Will. That's the one I'm just.
No,
I want to make sure
today. But what I'm saying, man, I just don't see. Like I said, I want to see her in there with somebody of equal talent.
Stop shaking the phone, Mr. Will. Stop shaking the phone, Mr. Will. You're making me dizzy.
Oh, okay. I can't help it, man. I'm holding it in my hand. You know,
you gotta put it down, Mr. Will. You doing like this?
Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know. I just have a different outlook on her. I really do. I mean,
she black.
Accolades, Mr. Will.
Black. He won't even give her that. He won't even give her what she earned. He won't give her what she earned.
Titles, Mr. Will.
I can't like big up everybody because they black. That's like voting for a politician.
No. But you won't even give her what she earned, Mr. Will.
You can't do that.
You won't even give her what she earned, though.
No, I ain't saying I'm not giving it to her. I'm just saying she's just not my cup of tea. She's not what I.
Nobody asking you that, Mr. Will. I'm talking about accolades, Mr. Will. Is she one of the most decorated fighters that ever lace up a pair of gloves? Accolade wise.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yes, sir. That's all I'm saying, Mr. Will.
Damn.
That's all I was saying. I didn't say she was the greatest fighter. I didn't say she was beating a bunch of wolves. I didn't say that. I just said accolades. When it's all said and done, the lady got 25 belts on her car and 2 gold medals.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and the advocate of the sport, and you've been around the sport way more than me. You got a push start with the history and the origin of boxing more than I do. But one thing I could say, my pedigree and resume ain't shady. It ain't shiesty. I got some years in on it, but one of the most decorated fighters when it's all said and done when it comes to accolades.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go for that. And
that's all I'm saying.
I'll take that. That's fair. That's a fair.
Hey, Squeeze. I just want you to pay attention to something, right? It took you 15 minutes, right, to get a fair and decent compliment for that lady out of Mr. Will. You had to hold a gun to his head and persuade him just to give her what she deserved. That's crazy. That's crazy
work.
That's what she worked for. You can't get mad who they put in front of her, but that's what she earned, Mr. Will.
Yeah.
And you try and knock that off. That's
well.
Now I know why you're a big Mike Tyson fan.
See, there you go.
Damn.
There you go.
Damn. Yo hit below the belt with that one. That was shots fired.
Yeah, it was. But hey, like I said, it's all opinion. You know what I mean? All I do is just give my, insight of it, my side of what I see.
Isn't this a such thing as opinion and of such thing of dissatisfaction?
Well, your opinion can go either way, satisfaction or dissatisfaction, of course.
But when I say dissatisfaction, and that's cool, but she won all of these titles and 3 different weight classes, 4 different weight classes. She got 2 gold medals. It's a shame that she's not marketable for her personality. That bothers me. But that's here and there, water under the bridge. But one thing, if people say they don't like somebody, this, that, that. First of all, I don't know her that personally. To say I like her, people be tripping with that. I don't know her personally. I haven't had no interactions with her. But by us being journalists, sports journalists, and commenting on the sport and what we see, I just wished she would tone it down, because her loudness and obnoxiousness is not getting her nowhere as far as marketability and making money. It's not upping her purse. In other words, she mainly still fighting in Detroit, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you say you the GOAT, I'm thinking whatever Coliseum you go in, you gonna sell out. You're gonna sell out because you're putting on spectacular fights and you're putting on spectacular performances. It's nothing wrong. She getting her hand raised, but I'm keep seeing the plain old sandwich with nothing on it. But guess what? She eating. So who am I to say? I'm living fucking check to check. Excuse my language. I'm living check to check. So I'm not hating on her. She, I pray that she get the financial wealth because she does good. She helps her family, her nieces and nephews. I love her for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my take on that.
I just think with Clarissa, right? I just think she needs a PR team that understands social media. I think she needs a crash course in social media.
For sure.
And I think most of the people that grew up, like, let's just say 35 and older, right? I'm gonna go 35 and older. I'd say 35 because they was like the last of the ones that really experienced like the stuff that we experienced, and it's a big gap. It's a big gap there. Whereas though we came in with the internet and learned it, but the new way of it now is different. And a lot of people 35 and older think they understand, but they don't understand. So when it comes to media and marketing, they miss it. You know what I mean? And I think Clarissa Shields, she has what she needs. She has all the tools.
How do you missing it? Explain to me what you like. When you say how you miss it, I need you just to give me a pinpoint of what's making them miss it.
Because so say like with Clarissa Shields, right? She when she go live, she going live talking about a whole bunch of bull crap. So you know what I mean? Like the people see her. You know what I mean? She gotta go quiet, let the people miss her, and pop out with quality content. You know what I mean? Not just random videos. I'm cooking for Pat Pools. Now you gotta like. It's you know what I mean? It's a science to this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
she gets a lot of hate from the videos that she does now. You know what I mean? It's not quality. You know what I mean? It's just a live. It's not geared towards internet success. You know what I mean?
Or building a fan base. It's not.
Right. Now so now like look when you go and look at like AB and Dean, right? They taking over the internet, but also what you gotta pay attention to is they using Kick. So they dropping clips on Instagram and all this, but they running their numbers up on Kick, and they, you know what I mean, they kicking ass. You see what I'm saying? But all they clips is quality. You know what I mean? You know, AB funny as a motherfucker anyway. You know what I mean? So all they clips are quality, and its goal is there's a point. You see what I'm saying? How she just be random, you know what I mean, just dragging on, you know what I mean, talking about Pat Pools. Don't like we want to know about you. But you give us too much of the wrong shit at the same time. Like, people out here fucked up. We going through a recession. Why would you post a receipt for $30,000? That's your money. You can do whatever you want, but you don't want that type of hate.
Right. Don't throw it in everybody's face.
Sometimes people that's gonna bring pay. You can do it. You're free to do whatever you want to do. But when it comes to this internet, you got to be strategic about it.
Yeah.
Now, I like even now, like it's different. Like I used to tell people, like guns, money, and drugs should never be on the internet. You know what I mean? Not together. You know what I mean? You can have one off over here, one off over there, but all three together, you going to jail.
Mr. Will, how you feel about what scene you just put down? What The Rock was cooking?
Eloquent. Mwah.
I like that. That was sharp.
Go to church, Squeeze. Mr. Will gave me a compliment. I'm going to church. God damn.
All right, don't push it.
God.
Don't leave it alone. Drop the mic. He gave you magnifique. Now, Mr. Will, Keyshawn Davis gets the decision over Albright. Talk to us.
Y'all don't want to hear what I gotta say. I just gave that man a compliment. Now you're gonna make me. What I'm going to say is going to erase all that.
Damn.
Go ahead, Mr. Will.
On the real, y'all. That was I gotta say, top 5 worst cards I've ever seen in my entire life.
I agree.
I fell asleep on it. A lot of it. I saw that fight. But, the fillers and the stuff that was leading up to that, man, I missed a lot of that. I was in and out of sleep. I was like, oh, my goodness, will this thing, like, move along, get to them? But I didn't expect anything much from the main event. And that guy, Albright, look, he's the type of guy you have him in front of you and have a brick in your hand and say, look out, and throw the brick in his face, and he could be like, what? You know what I'm saying? His reflexes are terrible, man.
God damn. Mr. Will don't take it easy on nobody. That's why he keep his head greasy.
I said Friday night that I called this fight to a T. But I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. And what I mean by that, Albright was holding a lot. Keyshawn needed to pivot off the line a little bit more because he knew what Albright wanted to do. But by him calling himself gunning for a knockout, that he never even got a good punch in to even start the landslide of working towards a knockout. That punch never came. That was a bad performance for Keyshawn and his style.
Man, like I said, the whole card stank up the arena. A lot of people, man, as you notice, a lot of people were leaving early, and nobody looked pleased with that.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you, by that match being a rematch, and I know I didn't see the fights last night. By that match being a rematch, right? Was it worthy of being a rematch?
Man, that wasn't even television worthy, okay? That should have been televised.
So what is your verdict on Keyshawn then, Mr. Will? What's your thoughts on Keyshawn?
You know how I feel about Keyshawn. He's a whole lot of hot air, man. He runs his mouth a lot. I want to see him in with a decent fighter that can give him some problem, give him some opposition, see what he can do under pressure. Let him suffer some adversity in the fight and see how he deals with that.
Well, give me a name. Who you want to see him in there with? Give me a name. Who you want to see him in there?
I can't think of anybody. I mean, really. Because, I mean, these guys, they only in a weight class for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Nobody is really sticking to anything. They're all over the place weight-wise. So I can't really even think of a name right now for him. But at least let them have some real pedigree. Let them have some pop. He's never been in there with anybody that can box and punch at the same. I mean, you know what I mean? That's a good punch, is what I'm trying to say. Like, this guy last night is pillow-fisted, of course, that Albright. And like I said, he's slow as molasses in January. and February.
Damn.
It was ridiculous.
Huh? Tell him why you mad, son.
I ain't
He
mad.
should have got him out
Well,
of there.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. Okay, because that card took 4 hours out of my life that I wish I could get back. That's why I'm mad.
Call him angry man, Squeeze.
Well, I watched it, and the whole time I was in coach mode. I was in coach mode. Junior, pivot, come back with the brick. Go to your jab. When you see him coming forward, Junior, pivot out, touch him with the brick. Do not let him smother you. He wants to make it Troy Polamalu at the gym. You should try that with Junior. That Albright shit. And you used to say, get your space, pivot, touch him with the brick. He going to run into it. I never saw that from Keyshawn.
I got two things. Bruce Gass said, compare that card to the fights we got last week, Mr. Will.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, this is directly to Bruce. The best fight on that card. No, I'm sorry. That wasn't even that card. It was the card before that. It was the Benavidez card. The very first fight on that card was the best fight of the night. But with the one last week.
My man Benavidez work from him?
Huh?
You gonna take Benavidez work from him?
Again, I look at what like I said, y'all like fighters that's like one-sided fights. You like a guy that's just beating up on somebody with no opposition, nothing coming back at him really.
The man went up,
but Zerto was cowering that whole fight, man. You know, he was looking for a soft spot on the canvas to fall. The whole fight.
Not a 2-belt champion was looking for a soft spot.
That's what I'm saying. It's just the time to end right now. The game is so, man, these guys ain't not like it used to be.
Hey, Squeeze, you got it ready for you, don't you, Squeeze? All right, we're going to do this. Well, never assume this Converse said, give us Gary Antoine Russell versus Keyshawn.
He say he was looking for a soft spot on the
GP, my guy, what it do, champ?
Oh shit!
Hey, Squeeze. Me and GP, we go down to the comedy show. What that was? We are one thing. Yeah, we are one. Man, I thought GP was ready to redecorate the arena. Ooh. Man came through. Redecorating all the out, screaming, you in my seat. GP and the wife right there. Man got the GP. GP ain't going for it. I ain't moving. Man, and redecorated the whole hour. The man was in the wrong section the whole goddamn time.
Oh my goodness.
I'm talking about from the first seat. It's 15 seats in a row. He moved everybody but the last 2 seats. GP was in seat 15. His wife was in 14. The man moved every seat from 1 to 13. One guy said, man, that ain't even this is my seat, but you can have it. He just
damn.
He was like, well, I'll sit over there, man. You can have it. Like it was, man, listen. That shit was funny as shit.
Wow. That's crazy.
Nothing but evil, the double.
Yes, that's insane.
You go out to have a good time, and you out there causing what? You're going out to have a good time, or you going to cause havoc. Stay your ass away from there if you don't want to go and
have a good time. You're right.
You know what I mean? Don't go.
Hey, Squeak. I don't know. He might have been three weight brackets up on GP. We might have to bank him.
Wow.
Yeah, he might have had GP by about 2 weight classes. GP, he I didn't even know GP was there, but when main man started pressing, you know how you get to looking around to see who you know and all that. GP looked and locked eyes with me, and I understand the message. Yo, like, help me. So, you know what I mean? We was gonna have to get him. He'd had any problems.
Yeah. That's right.
That's crazy. So this fight I'm gonna tell y'all now. This fight, Coach Kenny ain't big on him at all. Coach Kenny don't think nothing of him.
I totally agree.
Yeah, Kenny don't.
Keyshawn. And a best moment he had in the fight is when he body slammed the guy. That was like a
oh, you liked that?
That was a 10-point suplex he put on the guy. Yeah. Come on.
That tickled your fancy. You liked that.
I'm just saying, man. He is a berserker, man. He just like kind of loses it when things not going his way. He wasn't getting the guy out of there like he talked about on the pre-fight interviews and stuff, and he got frustrated. That's what happened. But I'm just saying, if somebody can box and put a little hurt on him while they doing it, man, he's going to come apart at the seams. I'm telling you, man, in a fight.
What you think about him and Gary Antoine Russell?
I said that would be a good matchup. I like it. That wouldn't hurt now. I can deal with that. That's at least a step up for him. Because so far, I mean, come on, man.
So we you saying if a Hitman Hearns type fighter, a Roberto Duran style type fighter, Sugar Ray Leonard style type fighter, he wouldn't stand a chance.
Wouldn't stand a chance. It wouldn't go 2 rounds with any of them.
Damn.
Put it like I said last week about something. I forgot who it was now. He's not what he thinks he is. He's hanging around Terrence Crawford and Shakur, and they all feeding each other ego. Man, you the best. No, you the best. You know, that kind of stuff. And it's this, man.
So they standing in a circuit jerk.
Yeah. Exactly. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. But I don't see what he sees. That's for sure. I don't see.
Come on, Squeeze.
You get it?
Huh?
You get it?
Oh, get what?
You get it.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see what you talking about there.
That's you all day.
Let me see what you talking about, John.
You got that. Let me hold something.
Hell no. I ain't got that. Oh my God.
Get the fuck out.
Oh my God.
My line. Dude.
Guess what, Squeeze?
You ain't go out this morning.
Last 30 seconds. Random.
Oh, come on, man.
Random. Last 30 seconds. Random. I think I did though. Last 30 seconds. Random.
You did get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like last 30 seconds.
I hope it's calm.
Nope.
Straight.
The quick pick, let me get it. Yep.
Yeah, that's all right, man.
Wow.
Right there.
You can let me
straight.
Huh?
Yeah. It gotta be straight if it quick pick.
50-50.
Good job.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, that's all right.
Appreciate you.
Wow.
That was random too. I walked up to the
300, 300 for the morning.
I walked up to the thing. It was 267. I'm like, damn. You know, that's me. I'm like, damn. Then I say, shit, I gotta play low, man. That's how I got it on the last. That's why I said the last 30 seconds. Yeah, appreciate you.
Good one.
That's on time, man.
I needed that. That just made my day a whole lot better now.
Yeah, that's what's up, yo.
You said that's you all the way. I'm looking at I go straight to the 4.
Yeah.
The
4 used to be one of my old ones. 5'6". What is it? 5'6", 5'1".
Yeah.
That used to be one of my old ones, but they rung me around the ringer with that. I said I gotta let that go. But yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No doubt.
Inshallah. All right, let's go to the fight that let's see what Mr. Will take on this one was. I might be kind of thinking where he's gonna go with this, but we gonna give him the mic
He said,
anyway.
"Now, buy Mr. Will 4 hours back."
Where
My bad, Squeeze. B3
No.
talking about now, buy Mr. Will 4 hours back.
Yeah. Boy,
that's a good one.
yes. You on Saturday, senior?
Brian Norman Jr. The Brian Norman versus Wagner fight.
Tailor-made. I ain't even had to see it. Tailor-made suit. I just read the highlight.
That's what it was.
Tailor-made suit. Welcome back. You've been off a little bit. You've been off a little bit. Get back acclimated. Welcome to the ring. Get in, get out. No overtime.
Yeah.
We got 8:00 reservations. Dinner already at the table.
Yeah.
I just need to just walk through real quick and let's go. I ain't even had to watch that fight. I understood what was going on in the second round knockout.
Yeah, my man went at him like he was double parked.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Did I miss anything, Squeeze? Was I accurate in my analysis?
No, you didn't miss nothing.
That's
you didn't miss nothing.
He said, Bruce Gasson, where Wagner come from? Uber?
Yeah, right. You didn't miss nothing, but that's how you do to people that don't belong in there with you.
There you go.
I was impressed by that alone. That's how you come back and say, this guy may not the last opponent I fought, but this is what I was supposed to look like the previous fight. But I had a lot going on. Now I'm back locked in. I'm focused. And let's see what he do. Run from here. That put him back on the map. Far as okay, he had a minor setback, and he came back in an emphatic fashion, which I was expecting from Keyshawn. And I can't keep defending you, Keyshawn. I can't keep defending you. Mr. Will got the knee on my neck. I'm not going to keep defending you, Keyshawn. You talking more than you swinging. Yes, Come on, Key.
Come on. Let me put one in there for Mr. Will real quick. Mr. Will.
Mm-hmm.
Keyshawn versus Abdullah Mason. Is it time yet?
Put it like this. I would say, yeah, it's about time to take the training wheels off of Abdullah, man.
Who win that fight in your eyes?
Well, I think Abdullah has, the skills to do that. I think he can beat him. If he fights the right fight.
Same question, Squeeze. Oh, my bad, Mr. I thought you were finished.
No, you can go ahead. No.
Same question, Squeeze.
What you ask him?
Is it time yet for Keyshawn Abdullah Mason, and who wins?
From what I saw last night, it's been time.
Who wins?
When I'm looking at, and I like Keyshawn, funny guy. He need to get his stuff together, get his shit together. Abdullah Mason is in the right head space, and I think he does enough to win that fight a year ago, because of the corner he has, the way he's living in and out of the ring, and he's humble to the sport, the respect that he has for the sport. And he let his hands talk for him and his action. To each his own. I'm not down on nobody who is loud and vocal, but Abdullah Mason, with the groundwork that he has and a grouping around him, which is his family. He don't have no entourage. You ain't gonna see him here doing dumb stuff. He's locked into the sport. I think that recipe itself will edge Keyshawn.
Yeah.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. B3 Picks TV, thanks for the color in the chat. God bless you and your family. Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. Who's the favorite and who wins? Peace and blessing, everybody here and not here. Amen. Mr. Will, you want to grab that first?
What say what you said.
Let me read it again, Mr. Will. Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. Who's the favorite in your eyes and who wins?
That's even money, as far as I'm concerned. I will have to see it. Right off. See, I'm still on the fence with Devin Haney, man. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's like I think that right now, the way I see it, it's even money. It's just who gets there with the most first. That's all with that one. But neither one of them are big punches at all. So it's going to be a decision fight. I don't see anybody getting stopped in that.
Guess who I'm going with in that fight?
You going with Haney?
I'm going against everything I believe in. I'm going with Devin the Dream Haney.
Yeah, I knew that. Well, I mean, you got to kind of lean that way. It's like 57-43 on that one, you know.
I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Well, he better put it like this. He's been to the big dance a lot more. You know what I mean? At least he has been there. Huh?
What happened?
I know. He froze up.
He froze up. I'm going with I'm a pick. And I like Keyshawn. I'm a fan of Keyshawn's career and Devin Haney's career as far as two young black men, especially Devin. Devin is way more established and accomplished than Keyshawn. From his last fight, I would have to go with Devin.
Right.
I would have to go with Devin.
Right.
Devin showed me some grit, toughness, against supposed to had the advantage on him type fighter in the ring. So I'm gonna go with Devin from his last fight. If I look at Keyshawn last fight and Devin last fight, to be honest, who looked better and more polished, I would say Devin. I would have to.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to. Keyshawn's supposed to got that freaking guy out of there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
3, that's crazy. He talking about I picked Devin, my everything, man. My internet, that's why I ain't been talking. My shit been going crazy ever since I said that.
Yeah.
Intellect 813 said they both gonna hold each other the whole fight. I think that's a good fight. I think it's good for boxing. Keyshawn and Devin, I think it's good for boxing.
Yeah, well, at least put him in there with somebody like that that's been there in big situations. Put him in that situation because so far, you know, he doesn't really have anything on his resume. That's for sure.
You know what? I got a good point to make, Mr. Will and Senior. We need I see what's going on in hindsight when it comes to the putting together the cards.
Mm-hmm.
They penny pinching us. They try to make $1 out of 15 cents because the names that they're headlining with, they're not headliner type fighters.
Come on, now the television.
Yeah, so I need to see at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, one of the biggest stadiums in the world, or T-Mobile Arena, Headline Tank versus Roach 2. Keyshawn versus Gary Russell at 140, 47, or 44 in the middle. Or Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn as the co-main. Tank.
My bad. Hold up, Squeeze. Who headlining my Wi-Fi?
Tank.
Now you said Tank versus Roach for you gonna Tank versus
Rematch.
Roach for the headline?
Rematch.
I'm saying, but this at Allegiant. This at Allegiant
or T-Mobile.
You said Allegiant or T-Mobile?
Yeah.
So you ready to make a fire car? You want to go with Tank and Roach?
Yes, because everybody is salivating at the mouth, and we got to give everybody what they want out there. It would sell because as far as they looking at it, is Tank underachieved in that fight, and they want to see that get back. Is he the line or was it outside interference? Because I already know that wasn't Javante's best in that ring that night. For whatever reason it is none of my business. And Roach supposed to have took advantage of his mishaps, which I don't think he did.
That was for me, Squeeze. I say it all the time. That was the best Lamont Roach that night.
Nah, not to me.
Listen to what I'm saying, Squeeze. That was the best Lamont Roach that night. That wasn't the best Tank that night. You know what I mean?
I think that
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I it just sunk out. I think that wasn't Tank in there that night. And Roach. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess. How you feel about what he just said, Mr. Will?
Well, it'll be. I want to see the rematch for sure. You know, that's what I have to say about that. I would love to see the rematch. Let Tank redeem himself and shut up the naysayers. You know what I mean? And I would have him as favorite in the rematch.
I already tell you, people want to see Tank flatline. They want to see Tank flatline.
I think Roach trained for that fight for 8 months. Am I not mistaken? Like he had 8 months to train for that fight for him and Tank.
I think so.
That was that fight, Mr. Will. Something happened. He had like 8 months to train.
Wow.
To get prepared for that fight, and you didn't show me separation. You know what I mean? That was the best Lamont Roach that night.
I want to touch on something y'all kind of slightly touched on a few minutes ago and don't even know it. But I think you kind of touched on it, Squeeze, when you said something. But what I wanted to say in plain and simple terms, I think we're getting messed around with these fights. The problem is coming from poor matchmaking. It's a really bad matchmaking.
Definitely.
And I'm gonna tell you, one of the main offenders when it comes to that is that Turkey Al-Sheikh when he was on the scene. Man, he didn't have a clue on what to do when it came to matchmaking. And now, you know, and who like people that put this stuff together like last night, you know, same principle. You know, they got to do better with this stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Pay attention to them. Well, it ain't bad matchmaking. It ain't bad matchmaking. It's just what they want to give you. You know what I mean? Why would I give you all this when I could just give you this and get the same thing? You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I get that on the stick up tip, but I'm just saying. I get that, but I mean,
if you go in the bank and rob it on a Monday and don't nothing happen next Monday, you might go in that motherfucker again.
You go back Tuesday. The next day.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
That's going on. That's what I'm saying. That's what's going on right now. You might go back later on Monday. You went in the morning. Go back before they close. That's what we getting right now.
They said Mr. Will been drinking.
Oh,
Only thing Mr. Will drinking is seltzer water with a little lime.
oh boy.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, man, it's good.
Yo, say a little seltzer water with some lime.
It's been good. Been back on here. I've been working, trying to keep everything set up behind the stage, man. Appreciate Squeeze. Shout out to Mr. Will for coming through, holding it down.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Miss Lori.
Yeah.
Everything going good with Miss Lori, man. Shout out to all the coaches. Shout out to Fun, man. Golden Glove.
Congratulations to Fun.
Damn.
I know.
Now his computer gone.
Mr. Will.
There you go.
5 fights.
5 fights in 1 week.
Wow.
5 fights, Mr. Will. Mr. Will.
That's
That's what we should be on here talking about.
worthy.
That's worthy.
That's why we started it off.
It is.
Fun.
Yo, that's worthy of talk. That's a real fighter.
Yeah, that's major.
Different levels of that's astronomical.
It is. It is. You know, that's
And
that.
he did it. He did it in a grand fashion.
Wow. That's dirty. That reminds me of early Mike Tyson. There was a time when Mike first hit the scene, Mike was fighting every 2 weeks. And then when he got away from Kevin Rooney is when all that started slowing down. He was fighting like once, maybe twice a year. But yeah, he was fighting every 2 weeks when he first hit the scene. Coach Kim.
What's up?
Hey, man, what's happening?
That's good. Cool.
Where you at, Coach?
I'm home.
All right.
Closing arguments, Kenny.
Huh.
What you give us your breakdown on Fun before we get out of here.
I just heard he won, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it.
I thought you saw it.
No, I wish him the best though. He's strong. Fun always strong, always game. You know, future champion.
Future 2026 Golden Glove national champion.
Yeah, I'm talking about, that too.
I'm talking about right now, what he is right now. 2026 Golden Glove national champion.
He gonna win everything. You know how fun is.
One thing I can say, fun. What I saw in those 5 fights, because it's fun. Shout out to Fun Dad, Big Ray, Somerville for supporting his son's dream, and being there and balancing, working, keeping a family together, athletes, spreading itself thin, and doing it with vigor. That's number one. Shout out to that guy, man, for investing in his kids the way he invests in them, and working hard and keeping it going, man. He a champion himself. That was crowned for Ray too. Ray was 2026 Golden Glove. You can hear his father outside the ring with each 5 of those fights, telling him what to do and giving them instructions and encouraging him. And he was listening. That's some of the best boxing I've seen Fun do to date.
I love it.
Yeah, he looked at like a surgeon in there against high-level competition. He was in there with 5-time national champions, 2-time national champions. That wasn't no cherry-picking journey, the Golden Gloves.
Hey, Squeeze. I want you to do me a favor. Look at Exhibit A down there. Coach Kenny look like he under the influence a little bit. No, why is his eyes so low, Squeeze?
I just woke up, nigga.
Squeeze, why is his eyes so low? I'm looking at Exhibit A, like, what's going on?
Hey, man. I got up early this morning, cut my grass, and I came back in, took a shower. Next thing you know, I was out.
Squeeze. Coach Kenny done found the medicinal herbs now. You know what I mean? He on his healthy kick.
How you talking about, man?
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh shucks.
Oh, we was talking about grass too. A little vegetation.
Yes,
We
sir.
gotta get fun. We gotta get fun on the show.
That's a phone call. We can get him on here this week.
Yeah, I need I think I wonder if I got Big Ray number. I'm gonna see if I got his number so I could call him because
I'll shoot it to you.
that was 5 fights, high level competition. Body not even getting a chance to rest and heal from the other fight. It's that I just don't. I can't wrap my head around it. Is people understanding what he just did was huge. It was huge. No walkthrough.
That is one of the biggest tournaments. The Golden Glove. A lot of people don't know. That's one of the biggest tournaments, man.
Golden Glove is worldwide. You had people from all over Golden Gloves.
It is the biggest tournament for the adults. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Golden Gloves says a lot.
Golden Gloves is classic. That's classic. That's a classic tournament.
Yup. Golden Gloves is the AAU of boxing like basketball is.
You know, that's crazy. We used to have an AAU tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Golden Gloves is like the biggest one for real.
Yeah, that's the AAU of boxing. Golden Gloves. Man, I watched it, Mr. Will, and because his father was posting the fights, and
I seen the one where he stopped the kid. That's the last one I seen last week.
Yeah, he hit a mofo, man. That right hand he was letting that goddamn right hand go.
Yeah, Fun is strong, man. Always been since he was a kid. So he just maturing into his man strength. You know what I'm saying? What he 19 now?
Yeah, he worked hard too.
Yeah, Fun strong, man.
Yo works hard.
Like you said, his dad bounced himself between Fun. He got one playing his daughter playing basketball, little Fun playing, I think, baseball. Then I got an older son was playing. And Big Ray was like making it happen with all of them. That's not an easy task, man. Like you said, hats off to Ray and his family for making it work.
Yeah.
It's not an easy task for one. He got 3, 4, 5 of them, you know.
Hey, Coach Kenny, what you think about Keyshawn Davis' performance last night?
He was no. He was breathing good last night, but he did what he was supposed to do against Albright. Albright was awkward and strong, but he did what he was supposed to. It was a crazy fight. A lot of holding between both of them, but he made it work. He looked good last night. I think that's the best balance I've seen him with in a long time. Even though they was doing a lot of holding, they slung each other to the floor a little bit, but he had good balance last night.
Look, that time when Keyshawn fell, he was trying to get a point back because they took 2 points for that body slam, that suplex he performed. Well, what he did, he jumped up in Albright's arms and fell to the canvas, hoping the ref was going to take a point from Albright. Just to get a point.
Little basketball foul, right?
Yeah, Albright didn't do anything in that situation. That was all Keyshawn.
But I know that Albright is not as good as some of them top dogs in that weight class.
I don't see nothing with him personally. I don't ever have to see him again in the ring. Really, I got enough Albright last night. That's all. Like Popeye used to say, that's all I can stand because I can't stand no more. That's exactly how I felt.
I ain't gonna say never see him in the ring again. That's how
I'm saying he could keep fighting. They don't have to
he hasn't been knocked out. He deserved to get back in there, and I still think Albright will beat a lot of people. He's just awkward, man. But he got his own time and it worked for him. You know what I'm saying?
That dude got the work.
He clocked Keyshawn a couple times too.
Huh?
He clocked Keyshawn a couple times.
Yeah, but it was like
That's just the way he fight, you know.
Yeah, it was like getting hit with a piece of paper, like I mean, come on, man. I don't see nothing with him. He's not, he's not TV worthy.
He beat Frank Martin last. Hey, he can fight a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that very little. You're right.
He won man. He
with that.
upset a lot of people.
Yeah, man, that was a really bad card though. That was a really, really, really bad. Like again, getting back to the matchmaking part of it. That's where the problem came in at. That was like somebody just like went in a fishbowl and picked out some names and okay, let's match them up.
I didn't see what Coach Kenny saw.
Me
no
either.
disrespect to him. Everybody's eyes is different.
Thank you.
But my eyes, he looked at. That's one of the worstest I've seen him look.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm sorry.
It was bad.
I ain't see nothing that Kenny saw.
You can't clean it up. You can't sugarcoat it. You know what I mean?
I ain't see nothing. I ain't see nothing Coach Kenny saw.
It was bad. That was a bad card, man. And Keyshawn's brother. Keyshawn's brother, we didn't even bring him up.
Nope.
Man, he's another one that, come on, man. How many chances are they going to give this guy?
I know.
As long as you ain't getting knocked out, you get back on.
Yeah. Wow.
He got his own style, man,
No, now I'm talking about Keyshawn's brother now.
Yeah.
He's not,
As long as Keyshawn in there, he on the undercard. That's brother.
Works, yeah. They in on the family plan.
He won, so he coming back. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let him eat. If they go ahead and start making these fights like they should, real fight.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of such, I flicked over to that Ronda Rousey Gina Carano thing.
Yeah, what happened?
Man, that fight was about 5 seconds long. I know them people I don't know what they bought tickets for that. It was
Ronda submitted her.
Well, she went out there, took her down real fast, armbarred her. It's over. Man, it was about, I know they said it was 19 seconds. It looked like 5 seconds to me.
Damn. What weight class is that?
I don't
135.
That's what they are, 155. Man, and I said the whole time I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I said to him before they actually started, before the bell rang, I said that girl got to keep Ronda Rousey standing. I said, because she take her down to the mat, the fight is over. As soon as I said it, the fight was over.
That's what's up.
Wow. Because what's her name? Rousey has no stand-up game.
Nope.
So the thing would have been to keep her on her feet, but I don't know what she did. She took her down so fast, I can't even tell you what she did to take her down. It was that quick.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Coach Kenny, what you feel about Brian Norman Jr. performance? And do you think he looked better without his father being in the corner?
He looked real good last night. I don't know if he looked better. I mean, his opponent,
thank you, Coach.
Tell him till he get in there, Coach. with
everything.
A top fighter. But he looked good last night. He looked good. He always looked good. He just caught the L
with Haney.
So we need to see the rematch.
Yep, I agree. Yeah. He number 5 in the division.
Yeah, we need that rematch immediately. The fans have packed the house for that. This is what they got to stop eluding. The fights that the people want, that will pay the money to see. That's the whole thing about marketing. Stop putting stuff on the shelf that's not going to sell. It's going to go bad. It's going to rotten. And everybody going to lose. You're not going to profit. You're not going to make no money. Put something on the shelf that's going to sell, and you got to keep restocking the shelf. And to restock the shelf, it has to be Brian Norman and Devin Haney immediately.
Hey, Squeeze. Certain fighters, man, they jump in promoter to promoter. They spinning them for as long as they can. Then when the promoter realize they ain't who they think they is, they go to another promoter. That's why certain fighters jumping around, because they spin the promoter as long as they can, because they're not really who the fans think they are. And then they jump to the next promoter, spin them as long as they can. But some of them is at a dead end road right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they spent all the promoters out.
Well, last night, that was Bob Earn. Bob Earn is 94 years old. He's out of the loop, y'all. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He'll sign anything. He'll put anything together, because at the end of the day, he's making money. He doesn't care about how we feel about it or if we're entertained. Bob Earn's about, at the end of the day, making money.
Him and Don King, man, they around the same age, man. They've been around for years. Yeah, they was the top dogs forever.
Yeah, like, did you see Bob Earn there last night?
Yeah, I seen him.
Man, he looked like he's about an hour older than water.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna respond. I ain't got nothing to say about that. You know, man, an hour older than water.
God damn. I ain't never heard that in my life. They say it's the first time forever. I'm going to use that. You are an hour older than water. That's just like the tenderism label. That's some, yeah.
Wow.
But Brian Norman Jr. did what he had to do.
He looked strong last night.
He was well poised. He was calm, and he didn't rush it. He threw the correct punches to get the results that he did. I look at that, Mr. Will. I want to see if he's going back to his fundamentals. He's working the jab. I need to see growth in your boxing ability. Sometimes I really don't pay attention to who's in front of you when I'm watching you. I want to see what you're doing in certain situations. Are you throwing the right punches? Are you moving your head? How your feet look? Are you elusive? Are you letting your hands go? Are you showing signs of growth? So I'm basing a lot of my visual content on what I see. And last night, I definitely would give Brian Norman Jr., beside the guy he was in front of, I got to give him an A far as his boxing stance, his poise, not overcompensating punches and breaking his opponent down last night. He deserves an A from me.
What you think about this fight, man? Brian Norman Jr. versus Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn said he was going up to 47.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It makes sense.
I love that fight. And the way I see that fight, it's 60-40. 60-40. I'm a favor. And the only reason why I'm a favor him is because of experience that I think he got.
You talking about Keyshawn? Keyshawn gonna take it. I think so too.
But that's a strong 40. That's not a weak 40. That's a strong 60-40.
Yeah.
Because if Brian Norman Jr. settles in, does everything he needs to do to be prepared, he has a solid chance of winning that fight. Will he let his hands go? It's to be determined.
Good fight. Good fight.
Yeah. That one has potential. That one has potential. I like to see it just out of curiosity. To see
Somebody say Brian Norman versus Tiger Johnson, Kenny and Mr. Will.
I like both of them. That's a good fight. Depends on what Tiger Johnson show up, but sometimes he kind of got a laid back style, but then sometimes he come out cranking that right hand, you know. So that's a good fight. I can't call it.
Yeah, it's fights out there to be made. The promoters gotta stop hurting their own brand by not pulling the trigger on the fights when they're announced. Whatever happened to when the fighter get up in the ring and say, I want to face you next, and it went down. It went down. How dare you come in here on my moment and challenge me? I want your ass next. Whatever happened to that?
Some days, God, different breed.
They are. Just like, I'll tell you a big thing I miss personally is the old school stare down. You know, back in the day, man, that stare down brought a whole lot of dramatics to the fight itself. You know, where them guys was, you know, stare down, you're like, uh-oh, we can get one, you know, but today, it's not like that. These guys don't even look at each other. They're looking up at the ceiling, they're looking at the floor, they're looking off to the side.
Like pound puppies and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then, like, all right, I remember that night Tarver said to Roy Jones in the second fight when they were, you know, face to face. He said, "You got any questions tonight, Roy?"
No, he said, "Any excuses tonight,
yeah,
Roy?"
Yeah. That's what I meant. Any excuses tonight, Roy? And the ref told him, "Man, you can't be saying stuff like that. Come on, how you gonna tell that man what to say?"
Yeah, they take
the overall event, you know.
They watered down the sport with that bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. Right. Yeah, that was really watered down, man. You can't be asking no questions.
They making it more of a circus than fist.
Sport. Yeah, they are.
Than fist.
Yes.
That hands that fits in the gloves.
Yeah.
They're taking away from the hands that fits in the gloves and making it a shrine circus.
Yeah.
I thought Ringling Brothers had left town, but I see it's making a comeback.
For real, man.
But all of these different boxing networks and Zuffa and but all these new we don't got HBO Showtime no more. Everybody grabbing and reaching for a new streamline to showcase. I miss Thursday night fights, Wednesday night fight, Tuesday night fight. I used to watch those fights during the week, and I'd be like, damn, yo look good. Damn, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know, damn, yo belong on a big stage.
Everybody on the job talking about it Tuesday, Wednesday morning.
Yo, did you know that guy who Rago Rivera? Yo, he was nasty. Yo, I bet you if he fights such and such, that's mainstream. I don't know. Closing arguments, guys. Closing arguments.
Love over hate. Love over hate.
Love, peace, and head grease. Keep your head greasy and the comb easy.
I'm waiting for where's Senior? He probably before we close out. I don't know. He probably out. But you already know, man. We got the 18 back in the house. Mr. Will, aka Papa Smurf, keep it greasy, it'll comb easy. Y'all already know who he is. A boxing Baltimore Hall of Famer, enshrined into the boxing Hall of Fame. We call him, y'all call him Coach Kenny, but we call him the Bible, aka the Limp Ball Swami. Coach Calvin, the first lady of the Rize podcast, the lovely Miss Lori Reed, and our guy who does all the behind the scenes work as All Access International. See y'all Monday, and peace and hair grease.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, Mr. Will.
All right, see Wednesday.